Ah, I forgot to turn the defroster off. Good morning, everybody. Oh, Monday is upon us again, and Mondays suck. I kind of feel bad for Monday, because Monday was originally designated as Moon Day. And the moon is blameless for the fact that we decided to start our work week with Monday. And sadly, once again this week, we are scheduled 6 days in a row. 6 days in a row, and I'm gonna wake up a wreck. Oh. And I just butchered a classic trucker song. I don't know. I was scanning around, and so far I ain't found nothing. As I said before, filming, from what we know, is going on indoors. So there's probably not going to be a whole lot of side-to-side action as far as Doctor Who filming goes. I was about to start singing Behind Closed Doors by Charlie Rich, but I like Charlie Rich. I don't want to do that to him, even posthumously. But, Shooty and Millie. I never thought of that before. Sounds like the name of a sitcom. Shooty and Millie. Millie Gibson, Billy Piper. That still freaks me out how that sounds so similar. Yeah, I don't know, but well. All right, late this week. I know I scanning through DWPN myself, and I keep telling y'all that's the one to keep your eye on, because if they don't hop on it first, they know someone who has. Okay, don't go to Brain Dead from Another Hain Dead or whatever, or any of them guys for news, because that's where they're getting it. Ugh. Bad Habit from Another Planet, I'm not even Jewish, and I think that guy is just a complete disgrace to the Jewish faith or Judaism itself. But ugh. Well, yeah, it might be, unless they're doing special filming. Wink, 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 hint, hint. Then snow would probably be welcome. Because I'm hearing that there's special filming going on. And remember, we've been speculating. Remember, this part is speculation. Don't hop off the train yet, Stay on the same train as long as you can. Yeah, we don't have any snow here at all. And it's not that I don't like snow. It's very nice. It's fluffy. It decorates the scenery. I just don't like driving on it. Maybe it's because, like I said, I will never forget to this day. It was February 13th, 2007. It was the night before Valentine's Day. Yeah, because my company decided to be dicks. I was stuck driving home. My shift didn't end until 11:30, and a Factor 3 blizzard had been going on that entire night. I remember because we were coming up on lunchtime, we were hoping they'd send us home, and instead they said, no, guess what our representation said? Stay at your jobs, don't go home, you can get in trouble. Meanwhile, the snow was literally coming down so fast, the plow guys gave up. It took me 20 minutes to get out of the parking lot. But also keep in mind I was in a 95 Escort at the time. And I'm glad I bought that little craphead car, because that craphead car did better than my Grand Marquis would have done, my 98 Marquis. Yeah, it was one of the, I just saw that one. It was someone who worked behind the scenes, yeah, if I remember correctly. Philip probably knows it. He'll have it up here in a second. But sadly, yeah, some of us, who've been around longer, we're coming into that time where we see people, a lot of names we knew or didn't know it had something to do with something we did know are going to start going off to leave the planet. And sadly, that is the way of things. That is the way of the Force. Wait a minute. I'm quoting Yoda. That's kind of bad, isn't it? I love this. They're putting a food truck out here for the last month or two. And I'm like, who has time to stop for food? Let alone, why would I eat food out of a truck? But that, I don't know, that's just me. But it was someone who worked behind the scenes, if memory serves. There was also some other folks, at least two that I remember. And like I said, I feel bad because I can't remember what their names were. Yeah, they do have snow machines. Mainly they use them up on, what do you call it, ski resorts and stuff like that. Or if you've seen the movie The Blob, you would be familiar with the ski, those ski machines and those snow machines, blah, blah, blah. Not the original Blob. I'm talking about the 80s remake Blob, which wasn't that bad either. I enjoyed that movie. Yeah, we just did a thing on the Christmas specials on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS not long back. Best of the worst specials. Everybody seems to have a boner for Dr. Mysterio, and I'm like, I enjoyed the return of Dr. Mysterio myself, but like I said, I can see why they'd be a little bit crabby, because it didn't focus on Christmas. It was kind of Doctor Who meets the superhero genre. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, but like I said, everyone please keep in mind that was probably not Chibnall's decision. Now, a lot of people jumped to the conclusion that it was because they wanted him to do a Christmas special, for the last of the Capaldi era, and he was like, there was no way he could have had it ready on time. So that's why you had to, that's why you got Twice Upon a Time. So in a way, it was kind of fortuitous. That's another one I couldn't believe people had a boner with, was Twice Upon a Time. And I'm like, the Christmas armistice, how much more Christmas can you get? A lot of people don't talk about that, and it actually happened. Yeah, it just says over the festive period. But, so they're trying to keep it in the dark. But, yeah, I like Twice Upon a Time. I enjoyed it myself. There are some people going, the height of the actress was nowhere near Polly's or Annika Will's actual height and blah, blah. The costumes don't match with it. Oh. Well, yeah, but like I said, I think they were making fun of the era more than they were the Doctor, okay? I think that's what they were focusing on, is around that time, it was a whole different era. I remember the doctor had been living in that area for a bit of a while, considering, they got Susan enrolled into a school there. And I'm dying laughing because I've been watching a lot of reviews of the last the last special they did, for Jodie's departure, Power of the Doctor, and it's just amazing because even though the Whittaker era has been over, for a lot, every person, if only Chibnall had been writing like this much sooner. I don't see people watching Caves of Androzani and saying, if only the episodes were more like this earlier. All I can say is, bite me, butt nugget. He had been, and a lot of people just didn't want to acknowledge it. A lot of great episodes came out of that era. Haunting of Villa Diodati, Rosa, all that stuff. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like about Rosa was the villain. The villain was a waste of time. But I call him Crisco because he was greasy. Yeah, and like I've said before, that's never happened before. Well, folks, I'm going to have to go. But anyway, it's almost that time. And for some reason,